Hi,
Good,
good
how are
evening,
you?
Jessica. How are
I'm
you?
good. I'm good. I am good. Been through a rough week because actually I'm embarking on a womb healing kind of thing, So it's quite intense work. So yeah, I've got my ups and downs. But then we need to keep clearing and cleansing our personal space so that we can continue with this kind of work. So yeah, how many of us in today? 28. Are we waiting for more people, Ankita?
They'll keep coming.
No, because I wanted to start with a process in the beginning only. So it's important that everybody should be there.
No, maybe we could wait for another 5 minutes then.
Okay. So in the next 5 minutes, anybody wants to say something, share something, ask me anything? Or do you want me to brief you about what happened in the last 3 weeks? Yeah.
So, are we discussing the laws today by any chance?
The laws are a very, very vast topic, Vikram. And that would need a very different kind of a platform and a very exclusive session for it, because there are
Let's
so many because there are so many laws. There are keys of to the universe, there are spiritual laws, and each law, like take for example the law of karma, that itself has so many small sections to it. So it's impossible to explain all the laws and discuss it.
we need to make it bi-weekly.
Like I said, this session would be this. That the Thursday session would be the healing with the guides, and laws would be like another session altogether, like a whole different program.
Jyotika,
Okay.
good evening. Vikrant this side.
Hello, Vikrant. How are you?
Very good, thank you. I just wanted to get a sense of the group. In the sense, initially, I thought there was a discussion that it's going to be for 7 weeks. Is my understanding correct, or are we going to be in continuous, meetings?
This is something joining hands will have to answer.
Okay.
But yeah, you'll have to put this question to joining hands and take it up.
So as of now, I mean, what is our planning? As of now, how do things stand?
I'm a very bad person when it comes to planning. Like Ankita asked me just 5 minutes before coming over here. I mean, before opening the gate for all of y'all, she said, "What's the plan today?" I said, "There's no plan."
Okay.
I seriously, I leave the planning to the administrators and whoever's running the
We'll take it as it goes.
Yeah. Even my sessions are never planned. I go according to my guidance. I go according to my intuition, and whatever works, whoever's willing to come and guide us at that point of time, I take it up with.
Fair enough. Thank you.
Welcome. So the last 3 sessions that
Jyotika,
Anita?
I just had one question, please.
Yes, darling, tell me.
I'm Danaifa here. The last couple of months is when I've actually embarked on my spiritual journey, probably the last 6 months. And it's just been recently, probably a month or a month and a half or a little more than that, when I started using my angels to help me out. And I've got 2 kids and there was no one at home and stuff like that. So if I had to rush to the loo, for example, I'd be like, angels, please just take care of the kids. Don't let them, hurt themselves or harm themselves in any way. And I just rush to the loo.
Okay.
Or I do various things. If my head is hurting too much because I'm doing my office work along with the housework, I'll be like, please, because of the stress it's happening, please can you sort this out, help me sort this out in some way or the other. And sure enough, something or the other would turn up and things would get sorted out on their own, But what I want to ask is that, with this whole trading thing, is it something to worry about? Is there anything? I don't expect you to explain all the laws of the universe, etc. But if you could explain to me that what I'm asking for is not something that I'm going to get at a price, and what is that price? I hope there's no price.
There's no price for it, darling. No, darling, there's absolutely no price for it.
Okay.
You don't have to promise them anything. You don't have to give them anything, or there's no pay. You don't have to pay them for anything.
it was just feeling so nice to be, you know, in that whole thought that someone loves me unconditionally, and that's the reason that these things are happening and working out. It just felt so nice that I got a little worried when I started reading about this fifth plane laws and things that we might need to abide by. So as long as we're not, you know, doing any evil or any black magic or anything, we're okay to use our angels' help, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, let me take up this point because a lot of people had doubts and conflicts of thoughts on the whole process. So to begin with, angels are not, they come from the heart of God. They are God's messengers to us. Okay, they are not born as human beings ever. So when you talk about earth angels, they could be people, human beings, animals, birds who do angelic work for us. But they are, and that's why we call them earth angels. Like supposing a friend of yours will come to you and offer you some kind of help for nothing in return. That is completely out of the purity of their heart, that they want to be of assistance to you because you're their friend. So that would be an earth angel. Angels also are like our friends. We do not pray to them. Yes, they come from the higher realms. There are different realms. The closest realm to us is the guardian angel, who's always with us. The next is the archangel level. And above that, there are many other hierarchical levels of different kinds of angels. Okay. Uh, that is a completely different course where I teach about all the levels of the angelic realms. So there are higher realms as well. The higher you go, the stronger and more powerful those angels and uh, the higher beings. Archangels, they never come down to earth. Archangels and guardian angels, they come down to earth to us because that is their job. They bring the message from up heavens above and they take our messages to the heavens above. All right. And again, I'm repeating, we do not pray to them. We ask them for help. They are like our friends. Like if I've, like for example, Archangel Shamuel, if I'm trying to find my glasses, because most of us like have this habit of misplacing our glasses. And I will be like, Archangel Michael, Archangel Shamuel, where is my glasses? Where is my glasses? Show me, show me, show me, show me. And then I forget about it. And I'll carry on with whatever work I'm doing. And invariably, within couple of minutes, my hand will go exactly. I will open the cupboard, or I will go to some my table, or behind the sofa, or somewhere behind the cushion cover, or something like that. Where I will find my glasses. Archangel Shambhal is the one whom you call upon if you have lost something. Okay, so this is how all I have to do is I don't even have to have a process. I don't even have to have a ritual to call upon any angel. All I do is, Shamuel, please, 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 where did I keep that ring now? Please let me find it now. Let me find it. And that's it. That's it. When I'm watching television and if my Wi-Fi is not working, I do not have cable TV. I only watch Netflix. If I'm watching cable Netflix and the Wi-Fi is not working, and I will be like, Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is the angel for electronics as well, gadgets and electronics as well. I tell him, chalu kar do yaar, Michael, please chalu kar do. It could be my prayer time, okay? It could be my meditation time, because of which the Wi-Fi might have gone off. And this is his indication to me ki like, bas ho gaya, apna kaam kar jaake. But I will be like, आज नहीं करना है ना, आज नहीं करना है, चल ना, Wi-Fi चालू कर. It's my choice. Then Archangel Michael will start my Wi-Fi, and I do get to watch my program because they work according to our will, what we want. And this is where the whole ball game of what Binayfer was talking about, side effects or any kind of repercussions that might be, or any payback that might be. There's no payback to the angels or to the archangels or to your guardian angel. The payback is to your own self because you have made the choice. For the Wi-Fi, I made that choice. I was guided by the angel. I was guided by the archangel कि like तेरा time meditation का है तू वहाँ जाके बैठ. But what did I do? I made that choice कि like आधे घंटे बाद कर लूंगी ना. आधे घंटे बाद. अभी मुझे वाईफाई दे दे, अभी मुझे देखना है प्रोग्राम. So this is my choice. So if I have chosen not to do my meditation, not to do my evening ritual and watch the television, who is to bear the consequences of it? Me, right? So it is my choice. And the angels will let you do what you want because they cannot interfere in our free will. All right? Any other clarifications you'll need? This whole ball game of manifesting with the angels. Okay. Now, manifestation is a very, very strong word. And I'm completely like wary of any manifestation, a chota mota bhi ho, like, because there are a lot of other parameters involved. Now, again, for manifestation, what are we doing? We are using our free will, isn't it? I want money, I want a car, I want this job and this job only, or I want to marry this person, or I'm this person only. Okay? चार और रिश्ते आ रहे हैं लेकिन वो नहीं चाहिए because I'm in love with this one. I want this one only. Whose choice is it? You ask the angels to help you, angel will help you. ठीक है, कर लेते हो तो इससे शादी करनी है, लेकिन इसके साथ जो भी होगा आगे चल के तेरा कार्मिक लेना देना भी जो भी है, whatever your karmic equation is with this person, whatever this person brings to the table, life lessons, shadow selves, inner children, he comes with a baggage. Okay, this person you have chosen comes with a baggage of his own, whether it be his shadow selves, his anger issues, his family issues, his personal psychological problems, his mental, difficulties or whatever. Everything he comes at, and you have made the choice to be a part of that whole ball game of his life. So, whose choice is that? It is our personal choice which we have made. There is nothing that the angel is doing to you which is bad in any sense. Our choices decide what and how our future will be and how we will be paying back to ourselves or to the situation or because of the choices that we have made. Is that clear? Yeah? Any questions on that? Or you need more clarity?
Would you want to do the process and then take all the questions?
Yeah, let's carry on. Yeah. Okay, today I'm going to take you all through a very, very, very important process. It is called grounding, attuning, protecting, and invoking. Okay. Whenever we are working with the higher realms and calling for help from the higher realms, there are other energies also around which could interfere with our spiritual growth. Whenever we are trying to do something in the spiritual realm, not necessarily going up into having an astral experience or whatever, but when even in daily process of life, during the daily course that we are doing or whatever, there could be energies that interfere with us, energies that we may have absorbed from other people, energies that we may have absorbed from energy vampires or any other energy that might be hovering around. Okay, so it's very important to ground yourself first so that you don't go into la la land when you're meditating. Okay, it's very easy to go into a blank space where these energies could affect us and interfere with our process. So that's why firstly, we need to ground ourselves very strongly with Mother Earth. Second, we need to attune ourselves. We attune ourselves to the higher realm. So we connect our crown chakra to the heavens above so that nothing else comes in between. We have set the intention that I ground myself, connect myself, and stay grounded with Mother Earth, and I connect to the higher realm only and only to the heavens above and to the spiritual world. And that ensures that nothing else comes in between. To further enhance this process, what we do is we use protection. We have grounded ourselves, we have attuned ourselves, and then we call upon the angels of protection, sorry, excuse me, to shield ourselves. Okay, because after attuning, our grounding and attuning, we need a kind of shield around ourselves so that only the good energies come into our auric space and into our bodies, and all the other negative energies that may be hovering around do not have access to our auric space and our physical bodies. Okay, so that's grounding, attuning, and protection. Next, we invoke the higher beings. Here, you could be invoking your gods, your goddesses, the deities that you pray to, the masters that you believe in, and so on and so forth. Okay, so we ask them to be present in and around us so that whatever process we are doing is divinely guided. Okay, so shall we begin? Okay, close your eyes. I want you to pay very close attention to the entire process. It's very, very simple. Okay. And I would like you to do it every day in the morning and in the evening. Okay. With a gap of, if you do it 6 o'clock in the morning, do it 6 o'clock in the evening. A gap of 12 hours. All right. Chalo. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Breathe in a lot of love. And blow out from your mouth any anxiety, any conflict, any doubts that you might have. Take a deep breath again, full of faith. And breathe out anything that's holding you back. Breathe in and surrender to the process by breathing out just as deeply as you breathe it in. Breathe in again and out. In and out. In and out. Imagine or visualize or just feel or get a sense of thick golden roots coming out from the soles of your feet. These are your roots. Allow them to grow longer and longer and go deep, deep, deep down into the ground on which you're sitting. Allow it to penetrate through all the floors, going still deeper down, until it reaches the ground below, touching Mother Earth. Pushing your roots, these wonderful golden roots, emerging from the soles of your feet, push them through Mother Earth and let them go down below digging through the soil, digging through the stones, through the waters, and deeper, deeper and deeper until it reaches the center of Mother Earth, where you see a huge crystalline ball of energy shimmering and shining beautifully. Mother Earth is waiting there, opening her heart to you and asking you to connect and ground yourself with her. You allow your roots, your thick golden roots, to wrap themselves around this beautiful crystalline ball. Absorb the energies of this crystalline ball. Let them come seeping up through your roots, right up to the soles of your feet and into your physical body. Allow it to sweep over your entire body and rest into your heart space. Thank Mother Earth for grounding you. To say to yourself, I am now grounded. Now take your attention to the top of your head. Go higher and higher, higher and higher, right up to the sky where you see this beautiful golden ball of energy up in the heavens above. Allow this golden ball's energies to beam down right to the top of your head and absorb these energies from this golden sun through the top of your head into your physical body and allow it to infuse every pore of your body and auric space. Allow this energy from the heavens above, from the great central sun, also to rest in your heart space. You now have the earth energies and the sky energies resting in your heart space. Say to yourself, I am now attuned to the higher realms. Take a deep breath, and we now call Archangel Michael, the angel of protection and shielding. We ask Archangel Michael to come and put his deep blue cloak of protection around us. This cloak looks like a raincoat and has long sleeves and a hood to cover your head. You see a zipper running right from the toes of your feet till your chin. You pull up this zipper and close the raincoat, this blue cloak of protection of Archangel Michael, right up to your chin. You pull the hood over your head and over your forehead, just enough to cover your third eye. This is the protection of Archangel Michael. We also now call upon Archangel Zadkiel. We call upon Archangel Zadkiel to come and shield us. Archangel Zadkiel, we request you to please put your magenta violet cloak of protection around us. This cloak is similar to the previous one, so now you know what to do with it. Zip it up, right up to your chin, pull the hood over your head, and cover your third eye. This cloak is magenta violet in color. We now call upon the God consciousness and ask the gold and white light of this higher consciousness to create a beautiful ball of energy, which is gold and white, around us for our total protection. Once again, we call upon the gold and white light of Christ consciousness, Krishna consciousness, Buddha consciousness, God consciousness, Allah consciousness, to create this wonderful ball of protection around us. One last time, we call upon this God consciousness energy, which is gold and white light, to create a wonderful ball of protection, of total protection around each one of us. And it is done. We thank Archangel Michael, we thank Archangel Zekiel, and we thank the gods above for protecting and shielding us. We are now grounded, attuned, and protected. We will now call upon our favorite gods, goddesses, deities, masters, angels, archangels, spirit guides, and whoever else you may want to call and whose presence you may require or want to be around you as you go through your day. Ask them to be present around you. We call upon all of them to be present around us at all times to help us navigate through the processes of life and offer us their guidance if we run into any kind of obstacle. Thank all of them for their presence and for their grace and their mercy. Taking a deep breath once again, inhale, exhale, and whenever you're ready, you may open your eyes. A wonderful, wonderful feeling of love in your heart, knowing that you're grounded, attuned, protected, and have the company of such wonderful higher beings around you all the time. Whenever you're ready, you may open your eyes. Okay, so everybody's back. Yeah, have a sip of water. Okay, so you might now wonder कि like भाई इतना लंबा चौड़ा प्रोसेस, इतना सारा उसने क्या क्या बोला, ये सब याद कैसे रहेगा, right? So okay, I took it like, the long cut because I needed you all to feel the experience, all right? And so that you all can get acclimatized to the process, okay? So once the feeling is now set in your body, did you all feel it? Did you all feel the grounding? Yeah? Give me a thumbs up if you all felt it. Yeah, lovely. So now that you have felt it and you know how it is, how it works for you, all right? Some of you must have felt it. Some of you all must have seen it happening. Some of you all must have heard the gushing of that roots going down. Or some of you must have just had a knowing कि like, हाँ भाई, हो रहा है. All right. So whatever was right for you is right for you. Whatever happened with you is absolutely perfect in your area and your space. So now that you know how it works for you, every day when you are doing it, all you have to do is like, I ground myself and just imagine the roots going right till down. It's wrapped around the crystalline ball, and you pull the energies, allow it to rest in your heart. You take your consciousness up, connect with the great central sun, and bring that energy down. Imagine, visualize it coming down, allow it to rest in your heart center. Call Archangel Michael, one sentence. Please put your deep blue cloak of protection around me. Call you, the moment you say it, it's done. You imagine the zipper being like, pulled up, the hood coming down. Next, Archangel Zedkiel, please put your magenta violet cloak of protection around me. Once it is done, just imagine it like, being zipped up and the hood coming down again. And then call whatever gods and goddesses you all believe in, whatever spirit guides you want around you, whatever angels you want around you, whatever ascended masters you want around you. Okay? So it's barely like 3 or 4 minutes ka process on a daily basis. You don't have, yeah.
For how many days or like daily?
Every day. Every day. You're eating, breathing, you're doing your daily chores every day. So this is a daily thing.
Shouldn't we don't need to call on God consciousness daily, just the energy?
Yeah, I'm so sorry, I forgot that. Yes, God consciousness. Actually, this was a triple shielding process that I took you all through. Like I said, I took you all through a long cut. Okay, so if you all want to do it in a shortcut as well, you can call only Archangel Michael also. It's perfectly fine. You can call Archangel Michael and Zedkiel, perfectly fine. Otherwise, use the triple shielding. Michael, Zedkiel, and God consciousness. But when you do God consciousness, remember to do it thrice. Okay, Archangel Michael once, Archangel Zedkiel once, but God consciousness 3 times. And the only statement difference is I call upon the God consciousness for my total protection, to surround me for my total protection. Okay.
Jyotika, what does Archangel Zedkiel stand for?
Archangel Zedkiel is for transformation.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He helps you to transform things within and around you.
Could you spell it out? Because I'm not able to get the right spelling.
Same here.
Zedkiel. Sometimes you might even find it like Zadi Zedkiel. Either way, it's perfect. It's okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so that is a grounding, shielding, protecting process, which is very, very important in our daily lives, because there are so many people around us. Not everybody is in our favor. There are different emotions that people go through, and we might absorb those energies, and that affects our daily life, our psyche, our mental process, our behavior, and everything else. Okay, there are also other energies around us, of a situation, of an incident in the past, or some such thing which could interfere with us, with our personal energies. So always to keep our personal energies pure and clean, so that we can move ahead on our path and have clear guidance, clear access to whatever guidance is being given to us. Okay, we need to do this grounding, attuning, shielding, and invoking every day, preferably every 12 hours. When I do it, I do a collective thing. I do it for myself, my children, my dog, my family, my siblings, my loved ones, etc., etc. Loved ones में से सब लोग आ गए, like, and so yeah, you can do it for yourself and for your children and for your family members also. I sometimes include my house, my properties, my belongings, and anything that you feel needs to be protected.
Just to cut in there. So
Yeah.
when we do collectively, like for the loved ones and all, like we can just visualize them with us,
Yeah.
and then just once we can do,
Yeah.
or every time different,
Sorry?
or for everyone we have to do it again. Like
No.
we can put all of
I'll,
us.
I'll tell you how I do it. I said, Archangel Michael, please put your deep blue cloak protection around me, Jessica, Ananya, Shara, Ashley, Alka, Justin, and all my family members and all my loved ones. Kabhi kabhi mood aaya, 80% of the time, I also include the kachra wali or the maid that comes in, or my driver or anybody, like, whoever you think at that point of time, ki chalo isko bhi aaj include kar lete hain. Like that. That's it. Like I said, it's a barely 3 or 4 minute ka process. Very simple.
Bring up this video on the on joining hands so that we can go through it again and write it properly, everything.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll put it on the WhatsApp group. I'll put it on WhatsApp.
Jyotika, just one.
Have the video up in some days, so it'll be available to everyone.
Just a quick question I have.
Yeah, tell me.
See, when we are imagining the roots going down from the sole of our feet, it essentially means we need to be sitting on a chair or a sofa. We can't sit on the ground.
Not necessarily.
No, but if we sit on the ground, the feet would be sideways. So that'll.
It's
I mean,
perfectly all right.
that's
It's
okay.
Perfect. It's okay.
So what is the
You may be sleeping, you may be sitting, you may be like
So you just
lounging.
need to imagine the roots kind of bending and moving down.
You can even be walking for all you can.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Chalte be like, you feel like, oh my God, something is like, bothering me, like, something. I need protection. Just say it. Chalte, walking. You may be sitting in a car, that's fine. Or you may be traveling by bus, you may be traveling by train, whatever.
But a gap of 12 hours, not low frequency. Yeah?
Sorry?
Frequency has to be not more than, gap.
Once done, it lasts for 12 hours. Once done, it lasts for 12 hours.
Jyotika, can you please repeat the part about the God conscious, how you do the triple protection? Just go through the words with us.
Okay. Are you there in the WhatsApp group?
Yes.
I'll put it up on the WhatsApp group.
Super.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
I'll put the wordings for everything in the WhatsApp group.
Okay, thank you so
That
much.
would be fine.
Thank you so very much. That would make it so easier.
I have
and simple.
one question.
Yeah, tell me.
Only one question is, do angels advise? Like, do they suggest anytime?
All the time. All the time. Again, it's your and my free will whether we take that advice or not.
Okay.
Like I said, I want to watch Netflix, okay? He might, like, it just won't come on. It just won't come on. 2-3 times I will try, but Netflix is like, sorry, not available at this point of time. And I'm like, mujhe chahiye. I want it now. Baki ka main baad mein dekh lungi na. So angel is like, fine. Tera free will, teri life, tera karma. Aage jo hoga, your problem. They do get frustrated with us probably कि like इतना बताते हैं सुनते नहीं हैं ये लोग, but then we are who we are, so yes.
Jyotika, just one more question, sorry.
Yeah.
If suppose you do you listen to whatever is the guidance from the angels, and then you get the signs so as to know what they're trying to guide you to, and then you make a decision based on the signs, whether to decide to do something or not. And yet, even after you go by their guidance, follow the instructions, and then you do it, still whatever comes out, it is totally not, doesn't make you happy. So then how do we interpret the situation? Like, you think that if they will guide you to do the right thing, so therefore you'll be happy, but turns out it's quite a bit of a disaster. So how?
They try and guide us and give us an advice which is for our highest good. Okay? They will never lead you down a path which is detrimental to your progress in any area of your life. Be it your career, be it your relationship, be it your personal growth, your education, your relationships, anything. They will always guide you on the right path. And if you take those guidance signs and you follow them, maybe you will not get those kind of answers that you expected, and something totally different will turn up. And you'll be like, I didn't ask for this. I did everything that I was told to, and yet I'm not getting what I wanted. Yeah, sometimes our intelligence falls short when it comes face to face with divine intelligence. We may think a certain thing is right for us, but probably according to the higher purpose of our life, it may not turn out to be good for us in the longer run. And that's why we have these guidances by the angels where they lead us down a path which is for our highest good. For example, if a parent and a child, okay, a child gets very fascinated by a snake, sees a snake crawling in the house and gets very excited, very fascinated. But the parent may see that, oh my God, that is a green colored snake which is very poisonous, tiny, slimy, it's wriggling, and the child thinks it's a toy and it's beautiful. And the child wants it, wants to grab it, wants to hold it in its hands. But as a parent, the parent knows, oh no, this is viper. This is a poisonous snake. It will harm my child. So the parent is going to tell the child no. How much ever the child cries, will the parent give it to the child? Not at all, right? That is how it works for us. We may think things are right for us. We may want it from the deepest, desires. But sometimes things are not right for us. And the angels know that. And they will try to steer us away from it. So does that answer your question?
We've had two hands raised since a long time. Would you like to take that question?
Yeah, tell me. Who would like to go first? Soumya, Sultana?
Hi, Jitika. Thank you so much for the session.
Most welcome, darling. Tell me.
Jitika, I had a question that out of a struggling situation, like struggle comes to you when you need to learn a lesson, right? So out of a struggling situation, which is coming to you again and again, probably you have learned maybe 2 or 3 lessons. How do you know? And it's still coming. So that means you've not learned the particular lesson for which it is coming to you. How do you know which lesson is that? Is there a way of...
Pay attention to what triggers you.
Okay.
Pay attention to what triggers you and what emotion that trigger brings up in you.
Okay.
Okay. Now, in this COVID situation, we are all stuck with people around the house.
Right.
And some of them trigger us, anger in us. Some trigger frustration in us. Like, I'm doing everything and ये बैठा रहता है.
Right.
Okay. मैं सारा काम करती रहती हूँ और ये लोग सब गंदा कर देते हैं.
Right.
Okay. भाई को इतना बोला लेकिन फिर भी ठीक से नहीं करती है.
Right.
Okay. Intolerance.
Okay.
With the bhai. With the children, irritation. With the other person, जो बैठा रहता है, judgmental. That person has his or her own work as well, right? So if you want help, you ask for help, right? Antaryami to hai nahi. If you ask for help, probably that person might chip in.
Right.
So pay attention to the emotion that it brings in you. Judgment, intolerance, irritation. These are the emotions that you need to heal in yourself.
Okay.
These are the lessons.
Okay.
Okay. At another given point of time, that though these same 3 characters might bring up different negative emotion in you. Okay.
Right.
Like frustration, like irritation turns to frustration. Frustration is all about you wanting things to be in your control. And when it doesn't happen the way we want it, we get frustrated.
Right. Right.
So somewhere you need to pay attention that, okay, control, wanting everything in my control, wanting everything the way I want is my vasana, or is my is what I need to change. That is the lesson in my life. So
Right.
yes, the lessons are like, small and many.
Right.
And it is all like a spiral. Okay, so when you learn one lesson, it will come back to you in a spiral form, but the intensity of it will be lesser. Like the first
Okay.
time you get frustrated and you heal that part of you, you're like, okay, I know I'm getting frustrated and I'm surrendering. I am letting go. I am not wanting to be, I don't want everything to be in my control. Fine. If this is how it is, this is how it is. Surrender. Okay?
Right.
And you said like it happens again. Okay, so you were here, you are rising higher.
Right.
Okay, and the second time the frustration comes, the intensity of the frustration will be lesser.
Okay.
It won't be that strong as it was at this level. Okay,
Right.
because you have moved higher in a
Right.
spiral. Now this way, earlier if it was 10, here it will be 8.
Right.
Okay, and then you again tell yourself, calm down, calm down. Everything cannot happen the way I want it. Okay, ठीक है, जाने दो. Surrender. Okay, you have mastered that lesson.
Okay.
And you have risen one spiral higher. You
Got
come
it.
back again, it might happen to you, and it
Right.
will be like, but the charge over there will be now maybe 5.
Right.
And then you look at it like, yeah, this happens. Okay, take it. Chalo, jane do.
Okay.
You
Got
get my
it.
point. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then you rise in the spiral much higher, and the charge is again like 3 point and then 1 point.
Right. Right. Got it. My second question is, can you please next time or any time that you feel apt, can you please explain what is and when do you decide that you have to surrender to a particular situation or the higher power? And when do you have to accept a particular thing and embrace it? So when you surrender, you let go of that thing and you just kind of, surrender yourself to the higher power. And when you accept, you kind of embrace that, okay, fine, this is going to be like this and let's learn to live with it, or
Ask for guidance, because
ask
each
for guidance.
situation,
Yeah.
because each situation would be different, and each one's personal experience will be different. So you have to ask for guidance and ask, what should I do now?
Okay, cool.
Okay, and then
Got
you
it.
will probably be guided towards the solution, or like what you need to do.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, lots of
I
messages
think we
here.
can take the last question.
Yeah, okay.
We've already
You overshot the time.
overstayed.
Hi, Jyotika.
Hi, darling. Tell me.
Yeah, I have two questions. The first one is, when we call upon a particular angel, do we have to, is it okay if we just call upon that angel, or do we have to imagine the color that is associated with that angel?
No, just call. So many people don't know the name, so many people don't know the colors. Okay, and so you can just say like, what exactly are you wanting to ask for? Give me an example.
No, when I say like, Archangel Michael, I call upon Archangel Michael to come and give me protection. So you said that, like putting a, that's the blue cloak. And when it is Archangel, the other one, that violet color. So do we have to every time imagine the color?
Yeah. Now that you know it, do it. No?
Okay.
If you don't know, it's fine.
No, it's okay. It's fine. Right?
If you don't know, it's fine. But now that you know it, why wouldn't you want to imagine?
No, like not for all the angels that we will know. So that's why I just asked.
Yeah, if you don't know, it's fine.
Okay.
But if you know, go ahead and use it.
Yeah, okay. And my second question is, will our guardian angels be aware of our life purpose or the soul purpose?
Guardian angel knows.
Yeah.
The guardian angel knows, yes. Because our guardian angel has been with us from the very first time that we are born on this planet Earth. So whether this is our 8th lifetime or 80th lifetime or 1800 lifetime, he or she, guardian angel, has been with us in every lifetime. So they know.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome, darlings.
Would you like to take the
Thank
rest
you
of the
all
questions?
for all the wonderful comments that are there. Thank you so much.
We can take the other questions on the WhatsApp group, I guess.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah? Go ahead. Thank you.
Okay. Bye, everybody. It was wonderful having you all.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so very
Bye.
much.
Thank you so much.
Most welcome.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank
Tomorrow morning,
Thank you.
whenever you all get up, do your like shielding and everything.
Yeah, just write the write-up, no?
I will.
Thank you so much and good night.
Thank you so much.
Good night.
Thank you so very
Welcome.
much.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
God bless you also.
Thank you. Thank
You're a
you so
wonderful
much.
person, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very positive.
Manpreet wants to know about manifestation. Very
I'll
long
share
topic,
those
darling.
questions with you.
Very long topic, darling.
I'll share those questions with you today.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Most welcome. My pleasure.